how's the team bounced back from what was clearly a difficult loss Saturday?
I feel like, I mean, you got to just be in the moment. Obviously, it was a disappointing loss. We know we should have won that game. But with practice being on Sundays, the days after the game, I mean, we don't got time to sit around and pout. We're on the USF and trying to get a win.
Is it nice to have that? Because even in a win, you can also kind of move on, but in a loss, you can sort of do the same thing. Is it just nice to watch that?
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing about having practice the next day, and just we get to watch the film, clean up the mistakes, figure out what we did right, what we did wrong, and then we're just on to the next.
Watching Navy, I mean, they do so much different stuff defensively. Like, what can y'all learn from seeing a team play y'all like that, where they're doing so much stuff on the defensive side of the ball?
I feel like with a team like that, you just gotta take what they give you, because they're trying to eliminate the big plays, the deep down the field. I mean, obviously they know that we've got weapons all over the offense, so I'm pretty sure that was their game plan, just to stop us, like eliminate the big plays. And I guess you could say it worked for most of the game, but now we just got to know, like, when they do give us the opportunity, when we got man coverage or when they don't have high safeties, we got to just take our shots. I feel like we got to land them.
Did it feel like you guys were able to start breaking through? Because in that fourth quarter and even overtime, you guys were finding some points. Like, did it just feel like finally something was clicking?
Yeah, I feel like we got going a little bit late in the game, but I feel like it was good just to face that adversity. I mean, because nobody ever gave up on each other, and then we were always like having a good mindset, positive mindset, thinking about what we can do. And now I think that with that game, we'll learn how to start even faster, even with teams who are playing us like that.
What have you watched film from South Florida? What have you seen that might be different from Navy?
I feel like they play a lot more man coverage. Like, they trust their athletes more. They're gonna put the corners on islands, because I guess they've got belief in their defensive players, as they should. I mean, they recruited them for a reason. So I feel like they just play more true, like man, single high. They're just giving you the opportunities. Somebody's got to make a play, either him or me.
Do you look kind of forward to being in that one-on-one stint a little more often?
Oh yeah, I look forward to that a lot. I mean, as a receiver, you gotta love man coverage, because I mean, it's just you versus him. It's mano a mano. So I mean, best man's gonna win.
When you say, like, when you notice that none of the team kind of quit on each other, is that, I don't know if that was similar at your other spots, but like, does that sort of just kind of reaffirm like you like where you're at now? And
oh yeah, definitely. Good teams, they're never gonna give up on each other. They're always gonna be player led, not coach led too. So I feel like we've got like good leaders on this team who they're not gonna let us just sit around pout, think that the season's over, because it's far from over. Everything we want, as in a conference championship, is still in front of us, and I think it's still maintainable.
4 games in, we talked about your transition here and Isaiah, some of the new offensive linemen. Are you starting to get to comfort zone with this offense? Because I know it's always a work in progress, but you're starting to feel that comfort zone?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel more comfortable, because I honestly feel like I haven't shown anybody really what I can do at my highest yet. Like, I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I've got way more to show. So I feel like with all the guys coming in, we're all like gelling, we're all clicking. I feel like this is the time of the year where like you really get rolling.
Is that also kind of chemistry with Holton and how that's grown since you've gotten here?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because we put in a lot of work over the summer, just throwing, running routes, but you can't simulate game reps. So I mean, that was our 4th game with each other. So each game we're getting more and more comfortable. We're learning what he likes to do, what I like, how I want it, how he wants me to run the route. So I feel like we'll be way better the rest of the season.
I guess I asked Mike the wrong way, but you guys have been really great in the red zone getting touchdowns each week leading up to this week. You got one, needed more.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of needs to change in the red zone, I guess, coming out of the Navy game, or what happened in the red zone in the Navy game, I guess?
I feel like when you're in the red zone, you got to walk away with points every time, and hopefully it's 7 points, not 3. But I feel like in the red zone, it's not as much field, so you got to be really like, your technique has to be on point. You got to run the right depth. Everybody's got to gel, like pass protection's got to be there. So I feel like if we just focus on red zone, which we work on Wednesdays, and we really master the game plan, we should be able to score even more in the red zone.
Is that the chemistry thing you were kind of talking about too?
I mean, you can always say that because having more team chemistry is always gonna make you more successful on the field. But shoot, a lot of programs, I mean, 70% scoring in the red zone is elite, so you're never gonna be 100%, but that's the goal. But I mean, yeah, I guess if we just develop more chemistry, we'll even get our percentages up even higher in the red zone.
Get Keaton back too. Help.
Yeah, Keaton always gonna help.